Hey Jennifer, it's Josh Betzel. So in this video, I really just want to kind of give you a bunch of knowledge. So I'm just going to throw it out there. And basically how I'm going to start off is by going over the four different, or not different, but most commonly referred to as website platforms out there today. And the first one I want to go to is Shopify. I'm sure you've heard Shopify all around town. You know, you've seen ads for it on Facebook, Instagram, etc. Shopify is a phenomenal website builder, but not for your niche, if that makes sense. Shopify is really good for e-commerce stores, people that really need good customer relation management when they're selling product on a larger scale type of deal. Not necessarily best for mobile bar. The second one I want to go to is Wix. Wix is a good website platform for somebody that just needs a website for their business to look professional, if that makes sense. It's easy drag and drop platform. The thing I don't like about Wix is that in your domain up here, whatever it is, it would be like so-and-so.com/wix.com. Just Wix always adds their domain at the end, which I personally don't like. But you know, that's all to each their own. The third one I want to go over to is Snaps. Snaps is one of my personal favorites. It's kind of user friendly for drag and drop platform. But what I really love about Snaps is that when it comes to excuse me, search engine optimization. Sorry about that. I kind of had a little bit of a stroke there. It really is the best because it gives you the opportunities to plug in alt text into pictures for keywords and such like that. And I'll go over that in a second with you, so it's not too confusing. But the last one is WordPress. WordPress is another one of my favorites, but I will say, unfortunately, it is not user friendly. WordPress is, when I'm building out WordPress websites for clients, I either have myself or the guys I do it. I don't WordPress can just get too funky too fast if you don't know what you're doing, if that makes sense. So stay away from WordPress and Shopify and either go with Snaps or Wix if you're wanting to do this on your own. Okay? The second thing I want to go over is how your website is seen. So everybody wants a website. Everybody knows that their business needs a website, of course, because website is not only professional, but it's kind of given like a directory for your future customers to actually click on, contact, ask Q&As, etc. So it's more than just having a website to be professional. But the other thing that I love about websites is that search engine optimization, going back to it, that's how you can be seen. So as you can see, the vintage silver is #1 here when you type in mobile bar Jacksonville, Florida. So how does Google know who to put first, who to put second, who to put on even the 10th page when you're searching for bar rentals in Jacksonville, Florida? Well, that's where I go into my little Ahrefs account, or Ahrefs. I will say this is a paid account, but I use it every single day because I'm a digital marketer. But you can also use free versions like SEMrush. SEMrush, I know, is a free version that gives some keyword counts and some referring domain knowledge, but I don't want this all to confuse you. Okay, so what I'm going to go into just simply is these organic keywords, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So when I click on these, as you can see, there's mobile bar service, Airstream bar, mobile bar Atlanta. And what I found out from this vintage silver, even though they're #1 here on the map pack for Jacksonville, I actually found out their franchise. So they're in Atlanta, they're in St. Augustine, they're in Jacksonville. So not all their keywords are destined just for the niche area of Jacksonville, if that makes sense. So like you see mobile bar Charlotte, North Carolina, they have a bunch of different stuff in here. All right, but I want to go through these keywords and see this KD right here stands for keyword difficulty. So this basically shows you how long it could possibly take to rank on the first 3 spots of Google. And with KDs, I kind of like to use a rule of thumb from like 0 to 8 usually takes roughly 3 months, 8 to like 15, technically 6 months, and then 15 to like 35 can take anywhere from like 6 months to 12 months to rank for. Because SEO is a long game, but that's just another way that you can get customers, all right? But mobile bar company, KD at 35, volume 60. You probably want to stay away from that one because it would be way too hard to rank for, and it's not worth it for only 60 a month, if that makes sense. So that's what that volume is here too. It's just how many people are searching this per month. Mobile bar rental, 20 KD, volume 700. That's definitely one that you'd want to throw into your website. All right. And I'm going to show you Ryan. So Ryan's bartending website, I found him on the second spot on the map pack. What I like about Ryan's is that it's super sleek, it's super nice, it's pretty easy to direct around. So you get your home, your about, your services, your contact, and that's pretty much like what you'd really want to need in this little a video right here. But when it comes to like images and such like that, when you do this save as, it comes up under bartending service, Ryan's bartending Jacksonville. So you can actually save pictures while you're building out websites under keywords. So this should be mobile bar rental Jacksonville or something like that. Something with a lower keyword difficulty and higher volume, just to hide some keywords in there for Google to recognize. And this is actually how Google does it. So Google sends out robots. These robots, they look and crawl through the content on your website, and the more content you have, the more they crawl looking for those keywords. And like again, I said, those keywords are just what I'm seeing here on Ahrefs. All right, so that's just a little bit of knowledge about SEO for building out websites and how Google decides to rank people above other people to be seen. The second thing I want to go to is this map pack, this Google map pack. And what this is your Google My Business profile. So when you create a Google business profile on Google, that's what's going to be looked up in your map pack. And actually the map pack gets ranked differently than the SEO. So this map pack is ranked differently than this part of Google. All right, and how this part gets ranked is actually through citations, geotagged photos, adding a little bit of keywords into your description when you're setting out your Google business profile. There's a couple of different things that is different than the SEO route, but one of the number one things is citations, and citations is what I call anything with a NAP, name, address, or phone number. So as long as you have your business name, address, or phone number verbatim in any other different type of platform on Google, I mean any type of directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, Triple B, hundreds of others you may have heard of, even social media accounts are great too, that is included as a citation. So if you want to be untouchable on this map pack, if you get about 200 of these citations on there, you're going to be scaling through it. And as you can see, when people search mobile bar Jacksonville, Florida, the map pack is what they see first. So if you're in this top 3, then you can definitely save the search engine optimization for later because people already have you on their mind there. All right. So I guess from here, it really depends on what your dream is for your company, especially with your digital assets. So do you want a website just to have a website so people can go look at it whenever they come up to your mobile bar, they can scan a QR code and be directed to your social media accounts and website to follow, etc.? Or are you looking to build a website to be seen? And remember that Google, although roughly 75% of niche related searches are made through Google, not through Instagram, not through Facebook. Google is the Mac Daddy of all of them. I would say it is a good route to really tackle the Google. But of course, search engine optimization takes, based on your keywords, it'd probably take at least 4 to 6 months to get ranked for some of these high volume keywords at least. So it's a little bit of a long game with SEO. But if you want more immediate business, you could set your Google business profile up perfectly, and I can absolutely help with that. So you can get in one of these top 3 spots in the map pack. It's less costworthy than the SEO route. Another way that you could do this is through Google ads and Facebook ads. Definitely have your Instagram and Facebook set up. And what I would actually recommend is getting like a QR code. So you could do this easily through Canva or some other platforms where basically you make your own QR code and you can place them on stickers, you can place them on business cards. So when people actually go to scan it with their phone, it brings up your Instagram account, your Facebook account, your website. And then that's how you really get your name out there from really getting in to the social aspect of the business. You could do stuff like, you can have your first free drink if you follow our Instagram and Facebook, etc. So that way you create a bigger following on your social media for your niche, and it gets that word of mouth out. Okay. I don't know if you're planning on linking up with wedding venues or wedding planners to see if you can partner up with them to see what services of their future clients they might need. Basically, the world is yours, but I hope that I'm able to give you a little bit of knowledge through here. So like I said, if you're wanting to do this on your own, Wix or Snaps, that would be your best bet. Don't stay away from Shopify, stay away from WordPress, especially WordPress. It'll be way too confusing and hard. But the Google Map Pack, I would strongly suggest that this could be one of your money makers if you end up in this top 3. All right. So like I said, you got this. If I can help out in any way, shape, or form, you have my personal number. You can always send me a text. You can always call me. I am more than happy to help out with whatever questions you might have, or if you just want to work together, whatever you need, I'm here for you. All right, Jennifer, I hope this video really helps you out, and have a great day.